Welcome to the weekend update for Liberty, Leadership, and Lies with Larry Linton, coming to you from the Goat Locker studio in Sevierville, Tennessee. Well, I guess you could say the biggest news this weekend is that I have officially declared that I am entering the arena as an independent conservative candidate for House District 12 in the Tennessee General Assembly. Thursday morning, I was at a gathering with Congresswoman Harshbarger where I told a group of people that were gathered there that I planned on running. I was hearing all of their concerns as well as the Congresswoman's update on things happening in D.C. over the past few weeks, and it just solidified my decision that I have to do something. I shared the information on my social media pages and the webpage, but I will read to you my introduction letter. This is really important for Sevier County residents. Tennessee and our nation are facing some incredible challenges. As I and many other Tennesseans see it, right now the top challenges are 1. Out-of-control government spending that is placing the future generations of Americans in perpetual debt bondage. 2. Our birthright citizenship is being diluted by illegal immigration enabled by the federal government. 3. A weak General Assembly that is too afraid to assert its proper role because it is populated by politicians that have become addicted to federal funding and their own self-interests. And 4, government and businesses becoming woke and wanting to do away with the individual freedom and putting into place discrimination policies and rushing in a new era of segregation in our nation. With my background of service to the Constitution over self, I am uniquely qualified to serve your interests in our state's capital. I know what it means to fulfill an oath. I am a father, husband, business owner, brother, son, retired U.S. Navy Command Master Chief, child of God, and a defender of liberty. Some of you here in Sevierville may have met me at the church I attend, or have read my blog, or maybe even listened to my podcast. Most of you, though, may not know me or may have never heard of me at all. I've been a resident here since 2017, and while I may not originally be from Tennessee, I did get here as fast as I could after serving my country for 30 years. I have been blessed to lead a life where I've been exposed to many different cultures and communities of our great country, as well as others around the world, learning through experience that we are truly blessed to live not only in the greatest state in our nation, but also in the greatest nation in the history of mankind. I am reaching out to you today to announce that after much prayer and consultation with family and friends, I am entering the arena to stand in defense of our liberties by seeking to represent Tennessee's 12th House District in Nashville. Now, more than ever, true servant leadership is needed in our state's capital to ensure that our constitutionally protected, God-given rights are no longer trampled on by the political class, the new aristocracy. While Representative Dale Carr is a very nice gentleman, I believe the time is now for fresh, independent, and experienced leadership to represent you in Nashville. I plan to use a lifetime of leadership lessons learned on a submarine and surface combatants over the course of 30 years to return power to you, the people of our great state. Upon entering the service, I swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution as a 17-year-old and grew into manhood even more committed to filling that oath. While I may have hung up my uniform, I realize that my oath does not have an expiration date. I swore to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That shall continue to be my oath of duty. We, as a free people, need to stand up to the petty tyrants in Nashville and Washington, D.C., and against their enablers and promoters in the liberal news and social media. Thank you for taking the time to learn about me as a candidate, desiring your support, and vote. Please consider signing up to receive my newsletter or volunteer to help my campaign. More importantly, please consider donating to our campaign of restoring the bedrock principles of liberty to our state. The most important bit of information in that letter is this. I need your help to make this happen. I will need a significant war chest so that I can challenge an incumbent. Please consider donating to the campaign through my Venmo or contact me to make arrangements to mail a personal check. My campaign's email address is Larry-4, that's FOR, TN12 at protonmail.com. So that's Larry-4-TN12 at protonmail.com. But until next week, this has been the weekend update of Liberty, Leadership, and Lies with Larry Linton. I pray you all have a wonderful weekend. Stand in the arena with me. Reveille, it's time to wake up.